Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? It looks like another ETF is being approved for Bitcoin. Again, should be concern for anybody invested in it. Anytime that you could create a futures contract on something, predicting what you think the price is, and you got a lot of people with a lot of money betting on it to go lower or betting on it to go higher, you're talking about manipulation. Before we get started, hit that thumbs up button because it helps me get past the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. Right now is a great time to invest in precious metals. As we are aware, nickel was going up at such a fast pace that they shut down the markets twice to stop it. Yeah, precious metals everywhere are a great investment. Definitely gold, that's for sure, considering what Russia's doing with the gold standard. So when you want to go buy precious metals, go to our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and you'll get a free half ounce of silver. Taking a look at what's going on today. So Bitcoin dropped down below the $40,000 level. It's at $39,409. Ethereum's at $2,978. It has dropped below the $3,000 mark. And here we get to our New World Order coins, which brings me to this topic. I want people to understand that the cryptos that I'm not a fan of are all those cryptocurrencies that are involved with the development of the central bank digital currency. It's upsetting when you see any cryptocurrencies involved with that project at all, and with good reason. Their intentions are nefarious with a programmable currency that they want to force everybody into. And so by investing into those cryptos, you're actually investing into the development of the central bank digital currency. Now, for me, I'm not interested in it. I said this before and I meant what I said. Is there potential for any one of those or all those cryptos combined to make you into a millionaire? Of course, there's always a possibility. As a matter of fact, what you'll notice is a few months ago, I did a video telling you the names of all the cryptos that were involved in this project. And what about those cryptos? Now, most all of them are up here in the top 25, I think with the exception of Algorand. All the rest are in the top 25 cryptos. They moved up in there, and their market capping continues to increase as you get a lot of people out there that are excited and happy about the fact that the central banks are partnering up with these cryptocurrencies. That's just not me. I would not want to invest in any company that's taking part in developing a potential currency that could enslave everybody. Sorry, that's just not me. And which cryptos am I talking about? Of course, XRP, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, Polkadot, Polygon, Crypto.com were on those lists. There were 5 for sure, but there were new ones coming aboard. I think 3 or 4 new ones that were also taking part in this development. So when I say New World Order coins, those are the ones that I'm talking about. Which really sucks because I actually like Cardano and I actually like Solana. So if you look in the top 10, started from Hex and going up, you can see Cardano, Solana, and XRP all in a row. They're all part of that project and they're up in the top 10 cryptos as far as market cap is concerned. So we are seeing a little bit of red today. You got Bitcoin. It's at $39,447. Ethereum at $2,983. New World Order coins. XRP at 69 cents. Solana is at $101. Cardano's at 93 cents. Avalanche at $74.62. Dogecoin starting to lose popularity as Shiba continues to grow. Dogecoin's at 13 cents. Polkadot's at $17.25. Shiba is at 4026. It got up as high as 4030 after it was announced that you could buy Shiba off Robinhood application. Polygon's at $1.36. Crypto.com at 41 cents. If we look at the 52-week average, most of the coins aren't doing very well. They're on the low side of the 52-week average, with some of them doing a little bit better. Speaking of a troubled child, Saitama at 8071. The more I follow on what's going on with Saitama, the more I see the hell that they're going through, the more I am convinced that there is a crypto establishment that for some reason is hell bent on messing around with Satama. My guess is because of SataMask. But they can't catch a break for any reason whatsoever. It seems like. But I haven't changed my holdings. I continue to hold them. And like I said, I'll ride and die with them all the way to the end. So either they drop to zero or they do something. I'm not letting it go. I just continue to collect reflections and grow the size of my holdings. But over the last hour, they are down 0.1%. Over the last 24 hours, they are down 2.4%. Over the last 7 days, they're down 35.5%. But dang, over the last 14 days, they are down 53.9%. And on average, over the last 30 days, they are down 42.5% of their overall holdings. Silver is up and above the $25 level at $25.38. Ever since April the 6th, it has slowly but surely starting to climb back up. Gold is at $1,966.10. And ever since March 29th, just like silver, it continues to slowly but surely work its way up. Now, both gold and silver are starting to climb up, which is interesting to me because usually they try to do what they can to keep silver below $25, and it seems to be climbing up closer to $26. And usually they do what they can to keep gold below 2,000, and it seems to be creeping up as well. We know there's a gold and a silver squeeze going on. They are short. There's not enough of it to go around, and Russia is going to make that even harder. The SEC approves Tucrium's Bitcoin futures ETF. Way back when I was first talking about cryptos, this is one of the things that I had concerns about. Once ETFs start getting into cryptocurrencies, then you got massive manipulation. And the only people who are going to know what's going to happen before it actually happens are those people who are all connected and friendly with one another. They'll let you know when it's time to buy and when it's time to sell. But us regular folk, we won't know, and they'll continue to find ways to manipulate the money you invest in these cryptocurrencies right out of you. But their targets are always speculators, amateurs. Just hold tight, that's all you do. But as I was stating before, those cryptocurrencies that are involved with the development of the central bank digital currency, I have no interest in them whatsoever. To me, investing in them is investing into those central bank digital currencies, and I don't care if it makes people rich or not. So really, I don't approve of those coins, and still to this day, my favorite cryptocurrency is and always will be Ethereum. They have way more projects going on. And speaking of Ethereum, we know sometime this summer they're supposed to switch over to the new system, which is the Ethereum 2.0. So you can expect at least a pump there for Ethereum holders. So you look forward to that. This new platform is supposed to drop down the fees, supposedly. We'll see, to do any kind of transactions on Ethereum network. If they find a way to reduce their fees, they're really going to take off. Just like I anticipate one day silver not only catching but passing up gold as far as value is concerned. The same thing I say about Ethereum. One day not only will it catch Bitcoin, but it will pass it up. Because Bitcoin's just, as far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin's just a storage of wealth. That's it. It's just sitting there. There's not a whole lot going on with Bitcoin at the moment, where Ethereum has a million different projects going on. There's a lot of gaming systems that are out there, especially in the metaverse, that use Ethereum. The Securities and Exchange Commission greenlighted Tucrium's bid to start a future-based Bitcoin ETF, potentially signaling more openness to an eventual spot Bitcoin fund launch. The order issued on Wednesday allowed Tucrium to launch its Bitcoin future ETF under the Securities Act of 1933 instead of under the 1940s Act, like the other ETFs for Bitcoin are under. So the 1933 gives you more protection and diversification. And now you got the CEO of Grayscale down here saying, wait a minute, if you're going to approve Tucrium's fund in the 1933 Act structure, then they must approve his application to convert 28.1 billion Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an ETF. So that's something in which they've been trying to do for some time now. Let's see what we'll see what happens with that. But I'm not in favor of any kind of ETFs in there. I understand other investors. I know that's good. It gives everybody an opportunity to buy into Bitcoin. But I say if that's the case, then just buy straight off an exchange and not an ETF where they have the ability to manipulate the market overall. This article is a few days old, but I wanted to use this to make the point I was trying to make earlier. Palladium jumps 11% as London markets block sales from Russian refineries. So as they block more and more of Russian refineries, that again is going to cause a squeeze on these metal markets. Because if the refineries are being blocked, then that means there's less inventory on the market. So palladium is going up, nickel is going up, copper is going up, gold and silver is being suppressed big time, but still keep trying to push their way up. So how long can they keep this going? We're going to find out. They were already having trouble manipulating the market with the Basel 3 and everything else coming up. But you notice that they went ahead and once again gave an extension on Basel 3. So palladium rose 11%, and that was last Friday on renewed supply concerns after trading in the metal from Russian refineries was suspended in London over Moscow's scrimmage with the Ukraine. So they didn't just do it for the palladium, they did it for the nickel as well as their gold. So it says around 40% of the primary palladium supply stems from Russia. So if 40% comes from Russia, what do you think that's going to do to palladium over time? If you're going to buy precious metals, go check out our friends at Money Metals Exchange. I mean, good lordy, palladium is at $2,394 an ounce at the moment. I remember rhodium was way up there around $25,000, but it was at $300 to $600 just a couple years ago, and it's up to $19,000. So metals slowly but surely pushing their way up. And since everybody is boycotting, blocking, imposing sanctions on Russia, doing everything they can to punish Russia, and that includes the productions of some of the refineries that Russia has in precious metals, which right at this instant moment doesn't have an immediate effect on the metals, but it will here shortly. So you can expect precious metals going up sometime around the summertime in a big way. The effects have not been felt yet, but they will, that's for sure. And everybody is curious as to what it is exactly that Putin has in mind for June 30th. He set that date for a reason when it comes to his gold standard plan. So anyways, that's it for now, you guys. Precious metals is the future for now. Cryptos are slowly climbing down little by little, with the exception of Shiba. So they got a nice bump and they're up 13% today. Again, if you want to buy cryptocurrencies, the link is down below in the description. If you want to buy precious metals, the link is down below in the description. And I just, one last time, want to make it clear. The cryptos that I have issues with are those that are taking part in the central bank digital currency project. Okie doke. Anyways, that's it for now. Hit the thumbs up button if you're not a subscriber. Please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. I'm out.